Hey there, and welcome back to the Untangled Mind podcast. I am Piper Harris, and we are here to cut through the noise and give you real tools that actually work. So, today we're tackling one of the most common struggles that I hear from clients: racing thoughts. So, you know the drill. It's 2 a.m., you're staring at the ceiling, and your brain is running full speed with no brakes. Or maybe it hits you during the day when you're trying to focus, but your mind just won't stop looping over and over again. So here's the good news. Racing thoughts aren't something you're doomed to live with. You can actually learn how to outsmart them. And I'm going to go show you how today. So there's 3 practical evidence-based tools that we can start using right away. So let's get into it. We need to be honest first. Racing thoughts are absolutely miserable. They are those late night loops that won't let us sleep. They're mental noise that keep us from focusing during the day. So if you do feel like your brain is sprinting in circles, you are absolutely not alone. And as a CBT therapist, I do hear this all the time, and I deal with it myself. Clients tell me all the time, I can't shut my brain off. But here's the actual truth. You don't actually need to shut it off. That's part of the thought process that's wrong. What you need are tools, again, to outsmart it. And that's what we're going to do today. So again, 3 practical ways for us to get back into control when your thoughts are racing. Ready? Tool number 1, interrupt the loop. Racing thoughts thrive on momentum. So once they start rolling, they don't really stop until something interrupts them. So that's the very first tool, is to break the loop. Here's how. Write the thought down or say it out loud. That's it. So by naming it, you take it out of that swirl in your head and you put it somewhere else. For example, I had a client who kept thinking, what if I lose my job? He kept thinking it over and over and over again. And it became this really intense background noise in his head. So when he finally started writing it down, one time, one sentence, something small shifted in him and he kept practicing. What happened was he wasn't holding it in his mind anymore. He had moved it onto paper and it lost its power. This is classic CBT move. When we externalize a thought, you interrupt its ability to recycle endlessly over and over and over. So the next time your mind feels like it's running laps, grab pen or speak it out loud. Speak it out loud one time. So you're naming it and you're stopping feeding it. Tool number two, anchor to the body. So the second tool is anchoring. Racing thoughts in your body are always talking to each other. The faster the body feels, the faster the thoughts go. So if you want to slow your mind, what you need to do is slow your body first. This is called a bottom-up approach. So one way to do this is paced breathing. It's inhale for a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale for a count of 6. You can do this a few rounds and you'll notice a slight shift in your nervous system. You'll start getting out of that fight or flight mode. Another anchor is grounding through touch. So pick something up near you. Pens, a mug, a blanket, anything really that you can notice its texture, its temperature, its weight, even its smell, like this really potent marker. So what happens is that sensory focus pulls your attention back into the present moment instead of letting your thoughts run wild. Let's try one right now. Okay, you ready? Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you feel a slight release? Keep practicing it. That's your nervous system calming down. It really works. Anchoring works because it reminds our body that we're safe right here, right now. And when our body calms, our mind calms down with it. Okay, are you ready? Tool number 3, shift to problem-solving mode. The third tool is separating what's real from what's noise. Racing thoughts honestly bundled together in 10 different worries, or 1,000. Some are solvable, some are not. So here's the test. You ask yourself, is this something that I can actually solve right now? If the answer is yes, write out a simple plan. Even one action step is enough to move your brain into problem-solving mode. Now, if the answer is no, maybe it's 2 o'clock in the morning or it's something completely out of your control, then you have to park it. Like literally keep a parking lot notebook by your bed or your desk. So when your mind spins on this unsolvable worry, you write it down and you tell yourself, even say it out loud, I'm going to revisit this tomorrow. So this one small shift transforms these racing thoughts either into action or pause. And both of these are healthier than this endless rumination. So in CBT, we call this distinguishing between productive worry and mental clutter. One gets your energy, the other one gets set aside. So here's the reality check before we close. Most of this sounds too easy, right? Write it down, breathe, decide if it's solvable. Simple, yes, but it's not easy. You have to continue to practice this. Outsmarting your racing thoughts doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and consistency. So think of it like training a muscle. At first, you might only catch one racing thought out of 10. That's still progress. But over time, you'll build the skill to catch more, interrupt more, and redirect more. Eventually, your brain learns, I don't have to spin out. I have tools to stop this. So there you have it. 3 ways to outsmart your racing thoughts. Number 1, interrupt the loop. Stop feeding the repetition. Number 2, anchor to the body. Slow down physically so your mind follows. And number 3, shift to problem solving. Separate what's real from what's just noise. So your thoughts may be fast, but you're the one in charge, of the track that you're running on. You just are. So try one of these tonight. You'll start to see that those racing thoughts really don't have control of you. You have control of them. That is the power of practical CBT tools. They're not about shutting down your mind. That doesn't work. They're about retraining it so you can live with more clarity and peace.